The Falls Count Everywhere podcast would like to mention our friends at the following. For the most intriguing wrestling stories and info on independent shows in multiple regions, nobody does it like We Talk Wrestling. Subscribe to Facebook's #1 interactive community for professional wrestling today. Pro Wrestling on Tuesdays are a blast with the Wrestle Talk podcast. Join the entire crew every Tuesday at 7 p.m. as they bring their takes on the major circuits, showcase interviews with various indie stars, and news on the #1 fantasy wrestling promotion, the FWWC. Visit them at facebook.com/WrestleTalkPodcast and at WrestleTalkCast on YouTube and X.
All of us here show appreciation and love to our first responders, military, and volunteers that help our nation as well as protect and serve us every day. Thank you for all you do.
Even though we've broken into the fall season, things are still hot in the month of October in the world of professional wrestling. Tonight we preview the Invasion show between NXT and TNA, along with WWE's Crown Jewel Perth. Plus, our focus point of discussion is our comparison of top 5 Hell in a Cell matches of all time. All of that and much more as we bring you episode 208 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast.
Welcome to the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. The show starts in
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Welcome to the show. Buckle up tight. Rough cut, Rick Ruby in the spotlight. Shell City Mouthfist breaking it down. Best wrestlers podcast in this town. Blood and sweat in every word. Echoes of the ring haven't you heard? Wrestling tales, raw and true. Podcast alive, bringing it to you. Mr. G2 bringing the style. Austin Cage making the fans go wild. Cutting deep into the heart of the fight. Best wrestlers podcast, burning bright. Blood and sweat in every word. Echoes of the ring, haven't you heard? Wrestling tales, raw and true. Podcast alive, bringing it to you.
It's Sunday night and it's time to get this wrestling party started. Hell yeah, everybody. We are here live and tonight is episode number 208 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. And we're happy that every one of you are live with us. we're all of our streams here on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X. We are all getting some watchers in here. So make sure you're sharing that link and also making sure you're following and subscribing to everything we do here with the show. I am Rough Cut Rick Ruby here. Of course, the Gem Cinema Zmiz is to my right here on the screen, just taking care of some admin duties here.
No,
and
I'm
then,
sharing the show
below,
again.
Yep.
See?
Yeah.
I'll do it again. It's that easy, guys. It's that easy. Look.
Right. So he just unfollowed and followed again. So.
Just do it like you're placing an order for food.
That's not even true. I legitimately hit the share button twice. I shared it to We Talk Wrestling. I shared it to my personal, and I have already shared it on over there on X. So don't even try to play.
There you go. We're getting it rolling here. We're going to have a good conversation here tonight. Of course, the Dirty Heel Austin Cage is back with us after missing a week and with very good reason. And I'll tell you what, buddy, how's it feeling?
That's not a good reason.
What the hell were you doing all this time?
I'm going to be messaging your wife, bro. I mean, that is messed up.
Yeah.
So it's only been 8 days, bro, but do you feel any different than you did when you were here 2 weeks ago?
No.
No?
I mean, except for my hand was going from this, like this, like this, and now it's like, oh, shit.
Does your ring finger feel heavier now that you
Honestly, it feels awkward having something on it. Like I'm always going like, every time I pick up something, it feels like something's on my hand. I'm like, oh yeah, this.
Right, exactly. Herb Simmons is in here. Herb.
I mean, he's doing better than me because I don't even wear my wedding ring because my fingers swell.
And
So,
you know
like,
what? Mine is, I had mine off for a while too because mine would just like swell just over like throughout the day.
Yeah.
But then they start off okay, but then they just like swell, and I'm like, then when I try to wash my hands or whatever, it's just like I can't. I have to get some good palm olive in there just to kind of budge it off.
But I have it upstairs and like I'll wear it out as on a necklace occasion, when we go out and stuff. Yeah.
Well, like they give you those rubber ones or whatever. If like you're gonna do something, like I'll try to wear it to work, and it's just like suffocating my damn fingers, so I can't even wear that one. But
I didn't mind the rubber ones. I wore that one to work all the time. I have like 2 or 3, but my wedding ring is awesome. I love my wedding ring. My wife picked out a damn good one.
Yeah, I like mine.
Well, guys, I'll tell you what. Before we get into a little bit more about it into the wrestling here, I just want to kind of do a little thank you to somehow within the last 2 weeks. We were like bordering like around 1,000 followers. Like we would get like 998, and then like 996, 997, then like 993, and then 994, and then this was like teetering for like a few months, right? So, like in the past 2 weeks, we like surged a number of followers, and we're almost like literally we're like almost at 1,100, I believe. Like just all of a sudden we're just like that. And that's awesome. We love that. What would also be awesome here too is you start following and subscribing to our YouTube channel, to our X channel as well. I mean, because we're still working on getting some awesome stuff for each one of those platforms. Yeah, we do have an Instagram and TikTok. In fact, I've been getting some emails with TikTok and be like, hey, you've been getting some followers here. You might want to post something. And I'm like, yeah, well,
we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah. So we're getting them across the board, and we just appreciate you guys. Make sure you're spreading the word, and we're gonna we're planning on some big shows coming up here to try to see what we can do to cap out 2025. So man, hey, right before you were getting married, so about 2 weeks ago, let's kind of talk about this here, Austin, about your story that, you're over there in Evansville at the Ford Center. That's where Raw was a couple weeks ago. And we knew how much tickets were to kind of get down to the floor for the center. But your story kind of changed when you got there a couple weeks ago. So what happened with that? Because I saw your big shiny cranium on TV.
A lot of people did.
Like, hey, it's the milk done.
Hey, that's how mainly everybody saw me. I kept on getting texts on my phone. They're like, all you see is your damn head. I'm like, hey,
yeah,
y'all are sitting
quite a few times.
Hey, I was either telling everybody, I was like, either your ass is sitting home or you're in the nosebleeds. Kiss my ass.
Right. So your ticket was originally where though?
We were. Okay, y'all remember where I was at last time?
Right.
Over, you're on there on the hard camera side where you can see me on TV all the time. I went from originally I thought there, and then I was totally wrong, and we were front row on the opposite side.
So you're on the side where the camera was, and that's how you got, beaming down and saw your head. But
I'll tell you what, though, that little damn drone that flies everywhere, that little thing is loud. That thing is about this damn big.
Yeah, it's like...
But that thing is loud as yes. Because, they were coming back from... I thought it was like a big-ass fan or something because, they got those fans on or something. I hear that thing right as they're coming back on TV. I look up. I'm like, oh. You see me on TV, I go back and watch.
Just waving at it. Hey.
Yeah. I'm on TV.
You can find me in the crowd, Money in the Bank, doing the Fandango. So,
that's still. I wish I could get that as a gift. And just put that on the show. That would be like, it's a party time for Z.
I was, dude. Dude, I was so happy we were so happy. Amy and I about lost our crap when we heard their music come on. So, because we were big fans of Brazongo.
Oh yeah.
It amazes me though what you hear the guys say when you're sitting front row, like what you're not meant to hear when they get knocked to the outside or something. Like when Kofi did that spot, I think it was on Pentagon through the table. He landed just like, oh fuck, why did I do that? Yeah.
Yeah, you were up
And
close
what?
with the New Day there.
Oh yeah, I got one with Woods. Like I'm sitting here just like Woods. Woods is over here behind me. He's just like, get the camera out of my damn face. I was like, yeah.
It's funny.
No, that was good.
Yeah, I mean,
But,
so that was some good stuff. But it just goes to show you though that, but the whole point of the story is that they didn't seem that the building was that occupied though. Whenever you went in, and not only to mention that, because 2 weeks ago they were starting at 6 Central, 7 Eastern, when I thought they were back at their, because I thought the regular time was 8 Eastern, 7 Central. And here it is. I turned it on like 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, it's already an hour in. I'm like, who did this crap about starting it? They did that last week too, but apparently this week they advertised on SmackDown that Raw is supposed to be back 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. Let's see if they live up to their word. But it's just, they can go as long as they want, but they usually format 2.5 hours for Raw. But
because I was downtown, like, because I had to go to court for something, and I was hoping to get back home, get my actual Falls Count Everywhere shirt and everything, because court only took 5 minutes. But by the time everything got there, I would have made it back home and get back to the stadium in time. So I just had to grab whatever's in my car.
That's right, but you might as well wear a shirt for a guy that you're probably not going to see too much after next year. Because
did you wear a John Cena shirt?
No, he wore an AJ Styles shirt.
Oh, I was going to say loser. No, I'm just kidding.
The only Cena shirt I had was "Let's Go Cena. Cena sucks."
I have the one shirt that says Cena sucks on it that they made, the anti-Cena shirt when him and CM Punk were feuding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's that one guy that made that, like that fan made his own, and then WWE kind of copied it but didn't.
Yeah, I actually met that guy in St. Louis because it was at the Royal Rumble where Sheamus won.
You were at that Rumble?
Yeah.
Bro, we were so close to meeting before we met at Collinsville.
Yeah.
The fairgrounds, bro.
If you actually, like, I don't know if it's when they first start the Rumble or at the start of the pay-per-view, when they go around the audience, you see my face clear as day with a Cena sucks or a sign clear as day.
I don't know if you see myself and Amy there, because we sat on camera side, so not camera side, like where camera faces.
Mm-hmm.
So the ramp comes down, right? We were on this side of that, and I was the only one that marked out so hard for Awesome Kong.
Yeah, we were. If you're coming down, like, say I'm the ramp, coming down the ramp, we were literally like straight back, not the floor, but first row off the floor.
We could have been so close.
So
sorry, Ruby, we got off track. Go ahead.
That's all right. No, you're good. I think AJ would have had an awesome shirt when he first came out, having that P1 there, and then
dude, sure,
had like Soccer Mom's Hair Rules or something, and I think he can still get by with something like that. But no, I think after WrestleMania he may be done.
Well, that's what the rumor. Okay, once again, rumor is that after this he is done with WWE as a in-ring wrestler. But I guess there's major talk of him going down to NXT and becoming a like shoehorn teacher there, especially now with the relationship, the TNA and stuff's going on. From what I've heard from inside people, the relationship between TNA and WWE is like super healthy. Like both sides are very okay with the relationship currently in play, and it's proving because it's really damn good TV right now.
Yeah, I would agree to that. I absolutely would. That I would agree with, but we've got a couple. Well, at least the first thing we want to get out of the way here first is we had some announcements this past week in regards to
Huge
somebody when we're talking
announcements.
about somebody's final
Oh.
Colonel call. Let's kind of jump into this, guys, and bring this up. Yes, sir. Let's talk about Cena's pricey farewell, shall
Holy
we?
cow.
So,
My car paid less than that.
according to, I don't know if this was through Fanatics or what happened, because Fanatics has their own package, but this is actually front row, ramp side, or I think it's TV side for the first row. So kind of like maybe like green shirt guy area, if you know what I'm talking about, people. $11,500 for one ticket in that row, that specific row. Row B on the ramp side, which is second row, $9,500 per ticket. Fifth row on that same ramp side, $6,500 per ticket. And the standard tickets, just to get your foot in the door to go in the nosebleeds, $250. And it can range all the way from there all the way up to $3,000.
I'm good.
So here's what I don't understand. I was sent like a reel, okay, of like top 5 reasons why WWE was so much better under Vince McMahon than under TKO. And this is one of the things they targeted, is that they made it affordable even in WrestleManias under Vince McMahon to attend. Or, they have like a whole package to come down and usually you would find a battle to get tickets for WrestleMania or these big events, right? This is from, we've already talked about WrestleMania Vegas coming out again next year. WrestleMania Vegas 2, I guess. Actually, technically, we want to talk about it. WrestleMania Vegas 3, if we're going to go all the way back to '93. But this is insane.
That was a terrible WrestleMania.
This is insane. At first, I thought with TK joining in and getting people, getting different promotions or getting these different matches and the way these scripts were written, things were excited with the Bloodline and The Rock and then Cody and then that was exciting to me. Okay, because that was good storytelling. But after WrestleMania 40, they just went downhill. They go into 41. And then, of course, they did that whole blow off with Travis Scott and The Rock and everything else. Travis Scott they didn't want any more to do with him. And then The Rock faded off to going back to Hollywood, and then everything crumbled. And then Cena ended up turned around to be a butt-kissing babyface now. And now everybody's wanting to see Cena for one last time. Like I said, it's on NBC. It's on Saturday night's main event, December 13th. Just set your DVRs or whatever to watch it if you're not there to watch it live. And save yourself $11,500 to get a good seat, But when is this going to stop, Z? Is this ever going to stop? It seems like they're more into getting what they can out of these value, and it's just more of on an entertainment aspect. It seems like WWE is more of an entertainment aspect than they are more into wrestling.
Yeah. That's why it's WWE, not WWF anymore.
Well, they need to take wrestling out of it.
That's in some case, but it encompasses everything. So WWE is where acting meets wrestling, is the full circle come around where any entertainer, and this is one of the reasons why I continue to say professional wrestling, sports entertainment, whatever you want to call it, is by far, hands down, the greatest form of entertainment on the earth, period, no matter what level you want to go to, look at, anything like that. It is because of this right here. And TKO, I'm going to be the devil advocate on this one. TKO is getting their money's worth. They're putting it in there like UFC, how UFC is about the big guys. Boxing is about the big guys. You're getting those big box office things, and that's where it's going. It's going to the elites, right? That's their toy now. That doesn't mean we don't get toys and we can't watch it. We're still getting to experience it on TV, PLEs, if you got an ESPN network, because I don't. All that stuff. But look at what WWE's doing, period. You have the main two up here. You have now NXT and TNA sliding in here and doing combat. So they're building their own rivalries. Have you guys not noticed this yet? Like they're building, they're doing the same format that Vince McMahon sat out to do, just now on a greater level and a greater stage. Now you're bringing in AAA underneath TNA and NXT evolves down there. So there's still ways you can go see your favorite WWE guys and probably at reasonable ticket prices if you would choose that. But I'm putting it out there. I don't care what anyone says. It's leaving meat on the bones for the local guys now, too. It really is, because now people are going to be like, I don't want to go spend that much money with WWE, but I know SICW down here going to do something big and huge. I know IEW is doing something interesting and new down here. I know CHWA is doing some decent stuff and doing great stuff and producing great things. ACW is producing great things. They're doing some cool things. So it leaves a lot of room for other people in a lot of sense. And I think we got to stop looking at this and being so angry about it, because it's opening the doors for an atmosphere change. Do I like it because I might never see a WrestleMania now? No. The fan in me, the little boy that wanted to go to WrestleMania, take his grandma's sign to WrestleMania and go, Grandma, we made it. Like my great grandma and I used to watch wrestling together. I watched wrestling on my grandma's beauty shop for the longest time because I didn't have cable. So wrestling's been my addiction, and it's because of that woman. And then my dad had a little bit to do with it, even though we just didn't get along with our wrestling loves. Wrestling's deep in my family, so I understand the frustration on this, but it truly opens a whole new world for people to watch the Chris Exodus, the Brandon Berettas, you name it, the local guy that's really starting to put some juice on it, watching guys like Brandon Espinoza who's still pulling out great stuff, guys like, Justin Poole that are trying to really bust their nose and find their way because they're just trying to make their boyhood dreams a dream. Doesn't mean we're going to get it to WWE, AEW, but we're still doing it, and it opens a whole new world and a whole new realm that people just are not understanding that we can tap into.
Yeah. Well, what's deterred you the most about this, Austin?
Well, first off, to quote Peter Griffin, kiss the fattest part of my ass on those prices.
That's how I would feel. I would feel like that if I hit buy that ticket, I'd be like,
oh my!
But I had to make a comeback. So, no, man, but that crap is insane. Like Z said, it's a nice opportunity for local guys to. More people that can't afford to do that will pay money to go see what they can afford at local shows. That's great. But at the same time, Z, not to knock your point, a lot of people don't want to go see locals. All they want to go see is WWE.
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
And this is just just like you said with WrestleMania, that's unless we say for whenever we could figure out when it's going to be in Indianapolis or something, which we never know now because it was supposed to be there in this year, next year, or this coming year, the next year. Yeah. Now we don't know. So now we don't know when to start saving money. We don't know how much we're going to need. You
just get your Dave Ramsey envelope ready now. Start putting money back so you can do that. I mean, I don't even know. I honestly, as a kid that grew up scrounging, and the mom and dad busted their ass, work family, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I could. If I had the money, I don't even know if I'd pull the trigger. I'd be like, I don't know if I want to see John Cena that bad.
No, hell no. I don't care who it is. I don't want to see anybody that bad. I'd rather pay off some damn debt.
Amen to that, bro.
No offense. Yeah. And it just comes down to I think the days of where we got to meet got to go to these shows and meet our favorites and stuff are gone. But there's so many other ways to meet your fans. I mean, your favorites, right? There's so many other experiences. Yeah. I mean, I never got to see Undertaker do the dead man and walk out. I only got to see him to do the badass. And I would love to have been up there for that aura, that change. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing like it.
There has to be nothing like that, dude. There can't be anything like that. I've got to see Brock Lesnar come out, so like that was cool to me because I don't care. People can dislike him all they want. I don't agree with whatever his personal life is because it has none of my business. But I liked him as a wrestler, as the character of Brock Lesnar. But yeah, watching him come out was the shit.
I got to see Taker come out on a house show in 2004 while Eddie Guerrero was still champ.
Okay,
He came out and they had all these freaking these black light spotlights on him, and I was second row against the rail for the entrance going to the ring. I was second row, and I was like,
okay.
There.
So correction, I did get to do that at a house show down in. That's where David Otunga laughed at me for yelling "I love New York" with Lee Johnson. We had him on the show from We Talk Wrestling.
Oh
Lee
yeah.
I just swallowed a gnat.
Yeah.
Hey, protein.
But yeah, we were down there, so we got to watch it for that. But like, I'm talking like a spectacle because I've been to several pay-per-views now, or PLEs, whatever you want to call them now. But to see him come out at a pay-per-view as Taker, as Dead Man Taker would have been the shit.
Yeah, I saw him come out once at Raw. It was like one of the Raws before WrestleMania 26, where he finally accepted Michael's challenge. When he said, "If I beat you, you end the streak. If I beat you, your career's over." I was at that Raw.
Nice.
I was poor, but I was sitting in nosebleeds in Indy, but I got to go. I was happy.
My first Raw was floor seats from my mom, my sister, my dad, and I. Yeah, because my dad wouldn't let me take the car to take me and my buddies. So I had to take my sister and my dad, which we had fun, actually. Great Khali come out. Yeah. My sister and I were like, holy shit. I caught a Carlito shirt. But I had to watch Donald Trump versus Rosie O'Donnell as like, you remember that? You remember that segment?
Oh my Lord!
It was the worst thing I've ever. I never went back to a Raw.
That was McMahon produced for sure.
The first Raw I remember was when Austin and Mick Foley were tag team champions.
Dude,
I went to.
Dude, that was awesome. Yeah.
The only thing that sucked was like
Love and Stone Cold.
Yeah. The only thing that sucked was Robert Stadium was so small they couldn't do no pyro. It sucked.
Yeah, getting to see Great Khali was pretty dope, actually. That dude's huge.
Yeah, but
have you ever seen the Longest Yard movie with him in it?
Yes, but
that's hilarious.
Let's get back on the point about the tickets being expensive. We went down.
So, we're looking for other avenues here too, but I don't know. Does it make me want to go to AEW? Actually, no, because I don't know. I've been trying to watch AEW. There's some stuff that's good, but just not everything's clicking again. Mm-hmm. To me, it's not with AEW. Like
I will say this:
after All Out, they just everything's flowing.
Going to
just like about 3,000 members of the Callis family, apparently. And
thank you. That was my NWO reference.
So the one thing about AEW shows, because I've been to several now of theirs too, PLE, couple Dynamites, but we went to Dynamite in St. Louis, and we got to see Jeff Cobbs versus Kenny Omega, which I was like super stoked for. So like, that's one thing Dynamite does is the random matches, but I guess I'm a WWE baby, I guess, because I like the consistent storyline, and I really like the drama that goes behind their wrestling matches. I understand where some people don't like that, but I'm a big fan of character development. Look who my favorites are. The Miz, Ric Flair, Piper. Even though Piper was skilled in the ring, the dude had a character that was beyond like anyone at that time. Don't even try to play. Like, so
dude,
that's why Piper had Piper's Pit. Like, come on, people. Is that not the same stuff? Does WWE go a little bit above the notion what they should do with that kind of stuff, the talking? I can agree with that sometimes, but if the story's there and the compelling conversation's there, I'm all for it. I'm 100% for sitting there just listening to two wrestlers do battle via the microphone, because that is an element that I think is lost in professional wrestling to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep,
I agree. But pay attention to pay more attention for those that are on the locals that are doing this stuff, because they're doing it for a reason, not just for for giggles.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Hey, so can I tell a real quick story that happened to me last night? So you know how guys know, like with wrestling, like I always give guys shit about living in their mom's basement, right?
Mm-hmm.
It happened last night at the bar.
But you
This
live in
guy was
somebody's
drunk.
basement?
This guy was drunk off his ass, and he was trying to get, more alcohol. We cut him off, and he was there with his parents, and he's just like, "Well, I was gonna tell my mommy and daddy, they'll take me home." I was like, "Well, they can." He's like, "Well, I live with them. I live in their basement." I was like, "Oh no,
You're such an evil
no!"
person.
It's like, yes.
You're such an evil person.
yikes.
Oh, fucking
Okay.
I mean,
Let's move on.
I tell the truth.
No, I never doubted you, man. Never doubted you. But how about let's talk about this? As of last Thursday, we have new Knockouts tag champs with the Inspiration, Cassie Lee and Jessica McKay. And this leads, I guess, from the fallout of Victory Road, because, with Ash by Elegance having to retire. It's just like, you would have thought that probably they released like to keep the Elegance brand strong, but it's just like now it just seems everything seems to crumble now that Ash is gone. And but I'm kind of happy for them on this, and this kind of leads into where we're going to get into our discussion later about this whole Invasion show that's coming up on Tuesday. But
Showdown.
what a way to finally,
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's Showdown now, my dude.
yeah, it's a showdown for sure, and it's kind of interesting. Tuesday's going to be interesting for sure to see, as far as how this is all going to play out. But finally, we've got history in the making on Impact this past Thursday with new Knockouts tag champions. And do you keep the Elegance brand around, or do you see Heather going back to Reckless and then Maggie Lee trying to, and then I don't know, do you see the Elegance brand kind of branching off after this, or you think this is just a minor step back?
So, I personally don't want to see the Elegance brand dissolve necessarily,
Right.
But Ash was definitely the cornerstone of what the whole thing was. So without her, and then the two girls like trying to inspire to be like her, it kind of doesn't work now. So I kind of hope, because both the females can work really well on their own. Actually, Maggie's amazing. Like that girl is phenomenal in the ring. So they could really go their separate ways. But I kind of hope like Ash at least gets to be an on-screen character once we understand what is going on and what the injury potentially is. Like, because we don't even know what it is, right? So we don't know.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Actually, what's going on is, and I hate to be this guy too, but I think we just have to be like this in today's era with what everything is. Is it real or is it fake? Kind of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know where it goes. I if it's real, I'm sad to see Ash go out this way, because I've been a critic of hers when she was in WWE, not being that good, but she really made a character worthy of being watched, and her in-ring work actually shined because of that character that she developed. So I am very disappointed that group ain't going to be together, but both women I think will be safe and fine. They're amazing workers. So
Yeah. I agree. So I don't know. I don't know if you got a chance to watch. I mean, Austin Cage has been pretty busy, but kind of cool seeing these ladies getting another championship opportunity. So.
Oh yeah, I absolutely love these two women. And Jordan, when she announced them, and she's like, "These two are iconic." I was like, "Yeah!" Like I love the little like innuendos to the the whole like promo that Matt and Jeff did, where Jeff. I'm going to say it. Jeff had a good promo actually for me in this one when he said that I used to live on the edge, but now I'm a born again Christian. Like playing homage to Edge and Christian and the Devon and Bubba. Like that was a really cool promo. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see. So I don't know, Austin. Did you get a chance? I know you probably didn't get a chance to watch it, but any thoughts on this particular win for the inspiration? Good, no, yeah, because the iconic win, right? So,
Yeah. Well, like I like me mainly with TNA. It's like just because of my schedule, I don't get to watch it like I want to. I just saw
Yeah.
highlights of it, but this I actually liked. And then the setup with possibly well, I still call them the Iconics just because I love that tag team. But but
Iconic.
God, I miss that. They think I miss this when they get done doing their promos. They do like that go away like that.
You know
Like
what? I can tell you right now, all we need to do is bring these two up, put them with Chelsea Green as part of the secret.
Oh.
With
My God,
Ruby, Alba Fire. Those four women could be one of the greatest female factions of all time, bro.
Hey, I would be security,
dude. Love Chelsea, but I love these two women a lot. Billy Kay and Peyton Royce. That's who I remember them as because I can't even remember their names now.
But I think it's great. Them newest tag team champions, and I think they're going to look good going forward.
Awesome.
So I'm for it.
Well, now that we got this, and we're going to go ahead and kind of do away with that. Where's my shot? Like I said,
can we just say that? Got it. The chairman, Sean Spears.
That guy's great.
Shake your hand. That's all I got. I want to just shake your hand.
Yeah.
Just shake your hand, my friend. If you know why I'm shaking his hand, Ruby.
Okay.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. I just had to put this up here. Yes, Burning White Light. Burning White Light is talking about the real quick going back to the local scene. The ACW Super Show 3 is October 18th in St. Clair, Missouri. Yes, I will be there, and I will actually be hosting the tailgate party that will start at 3:30, and we'll have announcements next week. We may even have a guest, ACW guest, next week. Leading up to the Super Show here next on episode number 209 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. So we're going to have announcements regarding the Super Show, and hopefully with me in particular regarding the tailgate party. So I've got a busy day on the 18th, so I will be in St. Clair. So yes, I will be there. So get your tickets if you haven't already, and if you are, you're missing out. I mean, come on, ladies ladder match, and we have a steel cage match, pitting 6 guys where all ACW championships are on the line with the tag champs and the heavyweight championship on one side. So,
whoa,
yeah,
damn.
So tag titles and heavyweight title on the line in this cage match. So
that's not a first. I mean, I think it's a first, maybe in a cage match potentially.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
It's going to be a barn burner for sure. So if you miss out on the 18th, you are going to be missing out on a spectacular event. And those crowds are usually big. I think like one Super Show we had at the Holy Trinity Lutheran Church, I think they had like 400.
Nice. Nice.
So anyway, just come on down. Like I said, acwtheshow.com. That's where you can get your tickets, and you'll get to party along with me and Big Bubba Walsh. Party Town is getting the party started, and also Selena De Niro as helping with the master of ceremonies as well. So, and we're going to be kicking it live as always. Like I can, me, my big party lifestyle there, Z.
Hey, I was out partying last night, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, hopefully I can get to bed by 11. Anyway, let's see. So let's talk about this here, guys. We are now at the point where we're gonna do our main topic here. So our top 5 with WWE Hell in a Cell. And like I said, we wanted to kind of do the top 5, but like I said, there's about maybe 20 or 21 matches, possibly with Hell in a Cell. As far as in the history of Hell in a Cell, and this is at the time where I don't know. I think I think the only thing that soured me about Hell in a Cell and its history is whenever they made the chain link looking like red plastic, it looked like a milk crate.
Yeah.
On top. I think I had that meme somewhere where they had like a big milk crate over the ring.
I was like, yeah, that's what I hate. Is like y'all are trying too dang hard.
But it's like red and bloody Hell in a Cell.
The best part of that when I saw that meme was my Hell in a Cell and cage match was definitely a milk crate growing up as a kid because I didn't. So gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, I could see bringing out putting all your figures in the milk crate and trying to battle, and
Yeah,
I like a flashlight down and.
Oh, dude, I did stuff.
Yes. Take the milk crate from the store down the street when they throw it out back. We're going.
I didn't have to do that.
I did.
I have parents that were hoarders.
Yeah, he'll steal the bottle that's in it, turn it in, get a nickel. A little deposit. So let's go, because I think we have, as far as like honorable mention, I have 2. Z, you have possibly 2.
What?
Maybe honorable mention, and then 1 or 2, and then Austin Cage has 1 or 2. So we're going to start off with honorable mention first. For me, it was kind of tough, but my honorable mention, as far as like Hell in a Cell, is going to be, this may shock some of you, but Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker at No Mercy 2002. I mean, Brock was really coming to his own. Obviously, he just won the WWE title probably about a couple months back from The Rock at that point. And he freaking made Undertaker bleed like a stuffed pig, bro. He smacked him around pretty good. And so that's basically that's definitely a conversation piece in regards to that, but unfortunately not in my top 5. And the other one I have is the end of the era Hell in a Cell between Undertaker and Triple H with Shawn Michaels as a special guest referee at WrestleMania 28. So that was a pretty good show there too. So those are my 2 honorable mentions. I'm going to go down to Austin Cage here for his honorable mentions next.
I just had the one. It was like one of the ones you said, the Lesnar and Taker match, because that was just one of those ones. Like there was so much blood, it kind of reminded you of like when Eddie got busted open against JBL, and it was just blood nonstop. Like what was it?
Yeah.
Was it 02, right? Or was it 04?
Yeah,
or 02?
it was No Mercy 02. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, hell was I then? I was like 13 or 14. I'm like, am I supposed to see this shit? Damn. It's a lot of damn blood. Because I remember my grandma walks in, I'm sitting there watching the pay-per-view, and she's just like, they never have this much blood on the ring. I was like, Grandma, I don't know what to tell you. It's a pay-per-view. She's just like, well, turn this shit. I was like, no, I paid for this shit. I was like, you said to get me a little side job so I could pay for it. I did. I ain't turning this off. Of course, she hits me upside my head, but I kept watching. But yeah, that was definitely mine. Was that Brock Lesnar and Taker match? Z, what you got?
So mine is the end of an era of Triple H and The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And then I'm going to actually throw one that you guys might not agree with because I'm a Randy guy. So Randy and Jeff Hardy, that's also one where he like stuck the screwdriver through his ear and like twisted.
Oh,
yeah.
Remember that?
God.
That's like when he
I
first
forgot
started
all
it
about that.
with him.
Oh,
So like those two Jeff matches, but he was in there with Randy, who I think is stellar. So, and now my stuff is freezing.
Yeah, I was
You
going
guys
to
hear
say
me?
you came through a little robotic there on that last statement you did, brother. So, sorry.
It's okay. But like I
it
said,
must have been the Jeff comment.
Can you hear me just fine now?
Yeah, you're good.
And now, yes.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. Literally, it all just went. But no, it's one of my favorite Jeff matches. But it's Randy Orton. Randy Orton, to me, in the ring can do no wrong. So even when he's done wrong, I mean, Randy's really good at covering up. Dude, he is a machine in that ring. People do not give him credit for the artwork that. I mean, there is people that give him credit. You ask any of his peers, he's like touted as one of the best. But outside, like fan wise, some people are like, he's so boring. He's boring. No, you're an idiot, dude. Randy Orton is the crispest, cleanest dude in that ring. Really, like he is untouchable.
Look, I can't remember any time I've ever seen him mess up a spot.
Oh,
It's usually him covering somebody else's match.
But yeah, like yeah, he's
Unless,
good. His younger days, he was kind of sloppy at times.
well, that's when he didn't give a shit.
Right? but he's still like hands down one of the best. Like that dude's drop kick blows everybody's away.
That's some hardcore Holly shit.
Oh God! Here I am just praising Orton now. He's one of my favorites, dude.
That's why I took his
All
finish.
right, cool. Well, all right. So we're going to take down this honorable mention for that. So I guess those matches that were shown up as honorable mention here. So I guess we're going to get into the top 5, right? So number 5, we're going to be starting off with. I'll start it off, of course. We're just going to keep the same rotation. Myself, Austin Cage, and the Jeff City Mouth giving us his delectable choice at the end of each number round.
Sprinkle.
My number 5 is at No Way Out 2000, Triple H versus Cactus Jack. And what a memorial match that was. I mean, Triple H, of course, bleeding like God knows what. I mean, Cactus Jack with his barbed wire bat, just very brutal. And then the end of the contest, basically the last move with they were on top of the cage, Triple H backdropping him over, and he goes through the chain link, and he goes through the plywood in the ring. He's embedded into the ring, and that was it. And that was post Mick Foley's curtain call retirement at that point, but we know he kind of pulled the Terry Funk there. And like, nope, sorry.
Just saw it coming. It was his mentor, dude.
But man, you want to talk about a gruesome match? One that really stood out. Another one that stood out in the Attitude Era was that particular Hell in a Cell there. So that is my number 5 on that one. Austin?
Mine is, what was it? Where you at? I got them numbered. Sorry.
Well, that's what we're doing, so, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got it wrote down. I wrote it down. I got it wrote down. Fuck off, both of y'all.
You still writing like you're in high school or something where you can't read it, and so the teacher just marks this as an A.
You know what? I will stab you through your heart. No, my number 5 was Mania 15 Taker and Big Boss Man.
Oh my, okay.
Because I remember seeing that as a kid, and then like I remember just at the end of the match, like just you go through the match, then you see at the end Big Boss Man just like had hung from a noose, and you're like as a kid, you're like, holy shit.
All right. I totally forgot about
that. See, you gave me shit about being extra time. Look how good that one was. So yeah, again, fuck both of y'all. Yeah, I'm making up for my fucks for the last 2 weeks.
Dude, but yeah, that is,
oh my god,
I forgot all about that one.
Yeah, make us work for that explicit rating. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. But yeah, that's my number 5. Take WrestleMania 15, Boss Man and Taker.
Wow, all right.
So my number 5 is your guys' honorable mention. Is Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker, No Mercy, 2002.
Right. I mean, that like literally, man, I had that on my list, and
Okay, so for me, I think that's where the turning point of me becoming a Brock Lesnar fan. Because, like I've mentioned before, this does not take away the fact that I still love Taker, right? Like, I'm still a Taker guy, but Taker was never my, like, one of my top, like, I like Taker being there, but it wouldn't have been, I would have been fine without Taker being there probably at times. So it's nothing against him, period. Like, I still think he has one of the best mindsets, one of the best character protected people, like everything about Taker is beautiful and never should be changed. But I was a Kane kid. And we're going to get into why. But I was a Kane kid. But this is where I became like, okay, Brock Lesnar's going to be somebody that we're going to have fun watching, like, develop. This is the moment. Yeah. And I'm a guy that watched him in OVW. So, like, where him and Leviathan fought, Batista, those matches were crazy. Or where he was tagging with Shelton Benjamin. So I've always
actually hit the
Brock.
moonsault.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed Brock. But, like, this was when I was like, it clicked. And I'm like, dude, this guy's going to be so much, like, he's going to be destroying dudes for years to come. And, like, I just fell in love with the character and what it was supposed to be. So when he came back as a part-timer, it didn't bother me because, like, it's Brock effing Lesnar, dude. Who's going to tell him he has to come to work? Duh.
Yeah. Right. Man.
I mean, when you can throw your belt at the boss, you're good.
Yeah, bro. Like, everything. Bro, even that makes him cool. He walked backstage and threw the belt at Vince McMahon and walked out. Like, Brock Lesnar's a pimp. I don't care what anyone says. Like,
a pimp named Slickback.
Dude.
Wow. Austin, you got number 4.
You didn't say 4, did you?
I'll say you didn't say you're 4. You're first.
We're still talking about Brock Lesnar, bro.
I'm tripping. Okay. All right. So my number 4. This is probably one of the last greatest battles in the milk crate version of Hell in a Cell, which is going back to 2022 with the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view between Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. And this is where Cody had that torn pec. He was, that was going to be his like his last match for like a while because you could see it was bruised, it was torn, and he was going to be out for some time, and he still sucked it up and fought and it through the pain. And my gosh, talk about a showcase that him and Seth put on. Seth being Seth in fashion and doing the whole polka dots in the ring and kind of
talking.
So good,
bro. The whole art of that itself, just with the story, just puts it up there in that list alone. So, but yeah, that's my number 4. Is Cody and Seth from Hell in a Cell. So now we get the Cage again, Austin Cage.
Yeah. I'm taking your number 5, Ruby. Triple H versus Cactus Jack, Foley's last match. I remember as a kid, like, because like as a kid, when your favorite wrestler or somebody retires or something, you damn near want to cry. I'm sitting there with like my best friend as a kid, sitting there, we're just like, no, because he retired. Because he did like that long walkout, looking back at the crowd and all that stuff. JR's doing his long speech goodbye. I'm like, damn it. My mom said, shut your mouth. I'm like, okay, but yeah, that's my number 4.
Well, I'm going to take one out of Cage's book also because my number 4 is also Triple H versus Cactus Jack at No Way Out 2000. Because for one, and I don't care what anyone has to say about this, as a massive Triple H fan that I am, I don't think Triple H would be the character in professional wrestling that we know today if it was not for Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, Dude Love, Mankind. Like, if it was not for those 4 characters and Mick Foley pouring love and doing anything to make sure Triple H got over as the cerebral assassin, because that was a pivotal time for him, right? That was a pivotal time for him really breaking away from DX, all that kind of stuff, and really becoming who he was. And if it wasn't for Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, Triple H isn't Triple H in my eyes. Like, it just doesn't happen. So that's why this is one of my favorite matches. Also, like Cage says, once again, I'm a huge Mick Foley guy. I'm a massive fan of his. So this was supposed to be the end of his career, and I was like, damn it, I don't want my Terry Funk putting up his boots. So, but I also, when he came back to TNA and wrestled, I was like, damn it, why'd you pull a Terry Funk? So, I love Mick Foley. Love him.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best. I'm so happy I got to meet him, get photos with him, badmouth the Hardys. Because I did. Talk about Zelina Vega being an awesome, awesome female wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, so now we're here to number 3, and surprisingly, this is probably going to be my newest match on the list. Surprisingly, a great build up to this one, and really to punctuate a feud that was going on for several months. And that is CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre at Bad Blood 2024.
I didn't even think about that one. That was a good one.
That one
was
Al
match.
Oh my gosh. The way that toward the end of that match where Drew went for the
Claymore.
When he went for the Claymore, thank you. And his ass totally just solid on that steel step, bro. Had me cringing for like ever. And then just the way the stuffing, remember the whole brace and everything else, and just Punk made him eat that bracelet. Oh, man. It just got raw and nasty for that match. So that and just the pure brutality and once again, the build to it makes it all the better. And that's why that's at my number 3 there.
That Raw before that pay-per-view, they were here. And I told Chris, I'm sitting right next to him, I was like, this match is going to hurt.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. All right, so my number 3, King of the Ring, Taker versus Mankind 98.
Oh, okay.
When Foley goes off the top of the cage.
Okay.
That is a memory stuck in my head forever. And then Foley, missing the tooth out his damn nose and all that never leaves your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
So that's my number
right.
3.
So that's kind of one of the standards. That was the only second ever Hell in the Cell match ever. So yeah, totally on board with you there. So
my number 3 is taking it all the way back to 97, where it all began at Bad Blood, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, and what set the stage for what the Hell in a Cell was going to be. But then, once again, like I just mentioned a little bit ago, the debut of my favorite of the Brothers of Destruction, Kane, happening. Like, dude, that moment was so cool. I was pumped. I remember both of so my number 3 and my number 2, number 1, this is one of the reasons they're my favorite, okay? Remember how little old Zmiz was stealing pay-per-view even then? And I could only listen to it or watch it, and I had to dial back and forth, right? So that was during that era. So I was listening to the commentary of the match and then going back and forth, like, because it'd be like, oh, Taker just did this, like, Sean just, I'm like, oh, and then when Kane come and like the pyro and stuff hit and I heard it, dude, I did not go back to audio the rest of the show because like just the visual of Kane ripping the door off, I was kind of putting my own spin to the commentary at that time because of it. Like, I'm just like, holy shit. I'm trying to act like JR in my bedroom, yelling at my black and white TV. So no, it has a a huge memory for me, and I love this match.
Awesome. So the original Z is putting at number 3 for that. So all right. So I guess this breaks us down, coming down to number 2. All right. So now I'm pulling a page out and taking one off of the Dirty Heels list here, and that's going to Undertaker versus Mankind, King of the Ring '98. Um, Master brutality in this one, and things that happened that should have not have happened, and basically Mick Foley almost dying, could have died with the mishap, and just being carted off, and he they I think they were going to try to find some other way to end it, but Mick Foley, being Mick Foley, gets up and finishes and does what and does what he's supposed to do, and they still talk about this match for ages, and they're going to be talking about this for like ever. With Undertaker and Mankind is just once again putting Hell in a Cell as a staple, as one of the most gruesome matches and memorable matches of all time. And Undertaker Mankind nailed it down. And thanks to Mick Foley and all that. So that's my number 2.
Okay. My number 2, Z, I'm stealing one of yours. Bad Blood 97, Taker versus Shawn Michaels. As y'all know, Shawn Michaels is my all-time favorite wrestler, and he was a heel at the time. But the build up, like the match alone was just gold. And then as a kid, you're like, you see Kane come out, and you're like, that's a big dude. That's a monster. And then you see like the expression on Taker's face. You never see Taker like scared or emotionally distraught about anything. And the look on Taker's face is like, you're alive, basically. So yeah, that's my number 2.
It's a good one, dude. It's such a good match. I don't care. Like, yeah, it set the stage. But my number 2 is going back. I think Ruby's the only one that said this one. To me, this match, when it happened, it breathed so much new life into the Hell in a Cell match, and that's why it, to me, gets the number 2 spot. Like it gave life back to a match that I kind of thought lost its edge. Right, it lost everything that it meant, and that is Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes at Hell in a Cell 2022. Like everything about that match, from like the feud, the storyline, how they connected all 3 matches, how Cody's pec was torn, how the match played out, and these two like went full bore, all gas, no brakes. Sorry, Jacob Fatu, for stealing your line, because that's what they did. Like they brought it back. They brought what the Hell in a Cell was meant for. It's like so many of the matches kind of fell flat in some states of wrestling for a little bit. So just the passion that they poured into it, it deserves number 2 in my book.
Yeah, like I said, that was their 3rd match at that point, because obviously Seth was wanting to get at Cody ever since debuting and showing him up at WrestleMania. So yeah,
and it's 2 of my favorites of like this generation. Well, so
yeah. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get a chance to talk about them toward the end of the show again. So I guess this brings us back to number 1, and I don't know if some of you are asking about why are we doing Hell in a Cell? Is it because it's October? Is it because they're not doing the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, or whatever the case may be? But actually, today is October 5th. And 28 years ago, this is when the first ever Hell in a Cell held here in St. Louis, Bad Blood, Keel Center, Bad Blood, and just a fantastic card. Go out and try to watch it on the vault or whatever you need. Just to me, it's a fantastic card. I guess maybe I'm kind of persuaded by that because I was there in attendance to see the first ever Hell in the Cell. And man, I was just in awe at the structure, and And so I guess with my build up to all of this, because it was Z's number 3, it was Austin Cage's number 2. But for me, that's my number 1 is Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, Bad Blood. And if that does not get lifted, if that does not get off the ground, kind of works like WrestleMania. If you don't have a great first match of this kind, it's not going to go forward to be used for the rest of the time. It's just going to fall flat. So, but yeah, so I mean, I knew who the cameraman was that got knocked down. I knew who that was. He was a worker that came out of the same group that I was wrestling at the time. And not to mention, I knew who was coming down as Kane that time. And I know all about Glenn Jacobs as far as his roots going through promotions here in St. Louis before he went down and trained more with the Malenkos to get established in Memphis. And then eventually coming up to WWE. So a lot of connections, a lot of people I knew there, and just a great, fantastic card. I mean, I guess the only downfall of that night is I was supposed to see Brian Pillman versus Goldust, and Brian Pillman was found in the hotel room the night before. So, and that was the bad news about that. So, I mean, which kind of made me wonder. I was like, why am I getting a midget tag team match? It's like, but that was some great entertainment too. I think Sunny was the ref for that too. So
I'm pretty sure she was.
I think so. Yeah. But that was my number 1. And you always remember the first. And like so, you should have heard the pop when Shawn was hanging on the cage and he finally crashed down. You should have heard the pop from that crowd, though. So, what I'm sure it probably wasn't as big as the Mankind, just taking a big whole somersault off the top, but it was still big enough. So, all right. So now I'm interested to see what Austin Cage has got that tops his list for Hell in a Cell.
It is Armageddon 2000. The match with Rock, Taker, Triple H, Austin, Kurt Angle, and Rikishi.
I didn't even think of that one. Rikishi taking that back bump in the
yes.
Dude. That was awesome.
Wow.
I mean, they all kicked each other's ass, but the time when you see Vince McMahon come out and tell him to back up that trailer or that truck and Raw, I'm sitting there like, why in the hell is there a truck backing up? And then he's going to pull off the door. And then all you see is Rikishi's big ass get choke slammed by Undertaker in the back of that. You're just like, what am I looking at here? Like, what the hell just happened? This big ass Samoan just got choke slammed off the back of on the back of a truck. I'm like, yes, that was awesome. And then
Keith got slammed right in there, bro.
And then that was that same night, rocking that thing with like making fun of everybody. I want a big glass of milk. And probably take 3 Viagra.
He's hitting like the punches, wasn't he? Like,
yeah.
I remember that now.
Yes, yes. Yeah, that's my number 1.
Wow. See, that should be another honorable mention, really. Like, I forgot all about that one. Because I was just going off of memory. Like, I was going off of like my actual, like I had to look up dates and stuff for matches, but
well, remember, these are our personal top 5, so it doesn't matter what they say.
Yeah, the hell with him.
My number 1 is the second ever Hell in a Cell match, Undertaker Mankind, because once again, little Zach stealing cable, switching back and forth, and when JR goes, his tooth's in his nose, like, bro, that thing just stayed, and I just sat there and was like, what is going on? And was just dumbfounded to watch these two guys, these two behemoths, because Mick Foley's like my crash test dummy, bro. Like, that's. I wish my mom would have bought me more action figures of Mick Foley when I was a kid, because he's one of my all-time favorites. I love him to death when it comes to that kind of stuff in his wrestling and what he gave to the business and how he gave to the business. And then it was Taker, dude. Like, who's mad they're going to watch Undertaker wrestle? Nobody. So, like, you had 2 great storms, and the fact that Mankind just took everything and the kitchen sink, damn near.
Yeah. You would think though, as much as he got his ass kicked, they would have made one of those talking dolls that you could kick his ass, like the ones like, oh, whoa, one of those.
Dude, I would have bought. They could have done all 4. Like they could have done a Mick Foley one, been like, "Oh, Mama Foley's gonna be mad" or something. Like done a Dude Love, done a Mankind and Cactus. I would have bought all 4 of them.
You elbow me like, oh, have a nice day.
I want because I don't care what anyone says. It upsets me that people disrespect Dude Love. There's so many people like, oh, he could have done without Dude. Nah, dude, Dude Love was like it was Mick Foley's version of what he thought a WWE superstar was supposed to be, and that is such a great story on why it's a character. And then the fact that Shawn Michaels was so popular at that time, and I am not a Shawn Michaels fan. So when a guy like Mick Foley is doing the sweet shin music instead of the sweet chin music, F everybody. That is money. That is gold. Print me print
me the shirt,
dude. Awesome, amazing stuff.
Wow.
So I just thought about it real quick. An honorable mention. I can't remember what pay-per-view it was. Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt in Hell in the Cell. That was one. I forgot how good that match was.
Wow, Roman and okay. Yeah, I have to.
I'm looking.
Yeah, because that's totally jogged my memory. I didn't.
I just now I don't know what made me think of it, but I just thought of it. That was a hell of a match.
I was thinking, did
2015 Hell in a Cell, Roman Reigns defeated Bray Wyatt.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, here's the full match on YouTube.
Hey, why not put it on? Because everybody else has forgotten about it. Except for Austin Cage.
Online.
Hey, look, that was a good ass match. Anybody who disagrees, they can kiss my ass.
Whoa.
The skinniest part? Because you already donated the fattest part to John Cena's sticker prizes.
Well, I mean, my wife's got a nice ass.
I know why I don't remember this match, because this happened when I took my break from wrestling, because I was pissed that like Roman Reigns still had the same damn character when he left the Shield and he wasn't changing, evolving, and he looked like a dork.
Ooh,
yeah.
But well, if you haven't watched it, watch it. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Trust me. Trust me, watch it.
Oh man. Well, that was cool though. I mean, man, what a good compiled list though that we've had of all those.
The stories behind why we had them too.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's not like you just like it's like a challenge, man. Because AEW, somebody like AEW be like, all right, special challenge match, put you guys in a cage just because,
Hey, dude, don't.
Because Tony Khan is bored.
Don't completely disrespect Blood and Guts. Blood and Guts has had.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, you're not. but Blood and Guts had some cool moments. There's been some like, what was that shit too in there, but.
What the hell was that?
Dude, there's been some AEW.
It's like 2 half pot tickets, like they just pull the number out. All right, you, let's go.
I'll keep watching them, dude, because I want them to succeed. I want them to be awesome, and there's some cool things that they do. So, but yeah, they're not consistent for me.
Yeah, and stop.
Like I said, I just watched Dynamite at work on Saturday just because I got 10 hours to waste.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well, I mean, we already know about the newest member of the Don Callis family with Andrade going back again.
Jesus,
they posted that meme of like, it's over.
Dude, behind him, like the internet have won. Like it is done. You have just fried this man. If you go to We Talk Wrestling, there's a meme of a lady bent over, 2 dudes, and then it's Andrade in the middle, and it's WWE on one side, AEW on the other side. And
bend over.
I'm not gonna lie. For 45 minutes before I posted that, I'm hysterically crying, laughing. And And I'm like, man, I don't know if I should post this, but I'm gonna post this because I had to see it, and I think everybody else should see it too. Because that was like, I don't even remember. Hold on, I gotta see what place posted that out, because they need a shout out 100%, because that was what Facebook group posted that. And somebody's wrong. Who? Somebody posted one. Dustin Vaughn posted a Kurt Angle one. The face I make when I ask my wife for some hot duty.
Yeah,
and it's Kurt Angle. Oh, Kurt! I love Kurt. Come on, where is that? Where is that Andrade?
So there's a lot of posts made in We Talk Wrestling.
Oh, We Talk Wrestling, I'll be popping. I love it. I love that it's a healthy
community. I love it too. I'm just saying it's going to be hard. It might take a minute to find it, is what I'm saying.
I don't really get too many complaints of people being disrespectful. We all just BS, talk about wrestling. Some people get out of line occasionally, but it's okay. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh no, I found it, I guess, and just oh no, the Meme Elite is the group that I posted it from.
Meme Elite.
The Meme Elite on Facebook, a big old group. These guys are awesome. They have some great stuff, but yeah, that was funny. That was hysterical. They're wrong for it, but
can we just have people stop playing with AI for like putting people in like different scenarios and like wrestling clips, like one that's posted on We Talk Wrestling, one like Bob Ross is coming down with Anna Nicole Smith confronting Mr. Rogers. Can we stop that crap, please?
That's not AI, dude. They do that on like 2K25 and stuff. That's all. That's all them doing that kind of stuff. Like, hey, dude, whatever. It's funny. Do you? I mean,
Bob
it's
Ross
goofy.
coming down with his freaking with his palette with all colors, and
somebody had, I think it was on Instagram. I saw it was Bob Ross versus Steve Irwin. And I'm like, yes, celebrity deathmatch, bro. Let's go.
That's crazy,
dude. I loved celebrity deathmatch. So don't like. So it's just it's a new dorky way of doing stuff. It's wrestling, man. Nerd out on it. I never thought I wanted to see Bob Ross versus Steve Irwin, bro. Two of the most gentle men on earth.
Wow. So, no, when and also about some other. I forgot to mention about other news this past weekend, bro. As far as with one of our past guests, Strictly Business.
Yeah, I was gonna say we better be talking about Brandon Beretta winning the Central States title, SICW Central State title.
It was the big one.
The big one. Yeah. I didn't mean
the Classic Championship.
The Classic. Yeah. My bad. I'm trying to remember, do my best. Like,
So no, he
buddy Bobby D. Like,
I'll be right back.
All right.
From our good buddy Bobby D. Just. I can't wait to see that match. I can't wait for that match.
Yeah, I think Trenton Ray is also he goes live with a lot of those matches down at SICW, and that's how I saw it, and I saw some other post-match clips. So around the area, if you know around the area and how certain groups with one another, so he's the SICW Classic Champion.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a championship over in PWE too. He's holding both. I'm like, oh my God, bro!
It's a beautiful thing. Brandon is all about business, making the big arrows. Big respect.
Yeah, he's like, shut up, just give me some money to beat up. I'm here to win gold.
Yeah, he's here to win money and win championships, and that's what he's doing. So, I can't.
Definitely blue chipping it. That's for certain. All right.
You say you use Blue Chew?
No. God dang it, Austin. Excuse me, I need to go.
Come on, man. Oh, shoot.
You idiot.
Oh, God.
I told you I've been gone for 2 weeks. I got to make up for some crap.
You're too much, man. You're too much.
I've been told that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's been a while since I hit these buttons.
Hold my drink, bitch.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you're working.
Let's move on to our next part here because Tuesday's real big. And what I mean by that is NXT Invasion with TNA coming in to the Performance Center, I believe.
TNA. You do realize they changed it to Showdown, right?
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Because
I like Invasion.
well, so did I. But due to circumstances in today's atmosphere of a climate of political points, they changed it.
So
somebody's being softer than Wonder Bread.
Good Lord. Why we really upset them and just call it two.
What the internet was saying is on why it got changed.
Why don't we really make them upset and just call it two in the stink, okay? I mean, what?
You get
Hey.
I didn't think we were trying to get canceled anymore.
No, that's your gaming channel, bro. I don't care how good. I don't care how many good brothers you got. You're still trying to get canceled.
I don't. No, I don't. It's the Good Brothers that do. Don't even try to play me. I'm not.
Yeah, the Good Brothers are great.
They're running it. Dude, you should come hang out with us. Well, no, you'd be asleep by then. You're old. Yeah, I'm looking
What
at
time
you.
y'all
He's
be?
got to prepare himself for drunks doing.
Friday night race night for GTA is at 10:30 p.m. Central Time. See, you'd be in bed.
Well, if I did it my birthday, I could do it because I'm not working that weekend. So yeah, fuck off.
When is your
Oh
birthday?
yeah,
again?
we got birthdays coming up.
24th.
See, mine's coming up in like 3 days.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Scorpio season. The
Y'all
land
like
of
the little birthday
everybody.
post that was posted for GQ.
Mm-hmm.
Little
The
Friday
land of the
people-
fossil.
That was pretty. That was cute. That was good. I hope his party was good. I wish I could have came down.
I'm trying to get AI to get us the Zmiz
I'll-
on a unicorn, so I could.
So how old did he turn?
Yes!
How old did he turn? 64.
Hell yeah, dude! Hell yeah!
Go like this with a rainbow.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it. New Day the shit out of me. not their new stuff where they're sad.
with the caption, "It's a cake."
It's a cake. I like it. I love it.
So Ruby, how old did he turn? 64.
No, that's what that's his body age. So I mean, no, I did say, hey, at least I didn't post your age on that flyer, but he's the same age as me now. So if you know my age, then that's how old he is. So I got him about
dirt.
I got him an age by 6 months. Screw the both of you. Whatever you guys are about ready to say, I don't care.
We both said,
I already said it. You just didn't hear me. I said you said about the same age as me. I said dirt.
Bunch of butt wipes. Let me tell you.
hey, you're only old as you guys think, man. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, man, my body is probably more biologically past 50 because I beat it up for about 30 years so far. Probably more than that, playing football and everything. So yeah, I mean, and then of course I can't stay thin. So anyway, let's.
I had a comment, but I can't say it on the air.
Keep your intrusive thoughts to yourself.
I did. Look, give me credit. I didn't say it.
What's our next? Let's get on this invasion topic.
Yeah, why don't you send that text over to Snapchat AI's buddy or whatever, and so they can
showdown.
Yeah, so
Oh,
let's talk about I guess showdown or whatever. I'm going to leave the comment up there, and well, first of all, I guess I'm going to have to fix something here.
I think it
Give
looks
me 1
nice.
second.
I am kind of
It's
sad.
so
that
stupid.
What?
It's so dumb.
they called
It's
it
like
showdown.
ticket prices.
Oh,
I
you stop
said
moving
it.
your thing, you goofball.
Hold on. I'm typing, so leave me alone.
Hey, reminds me of Raw.
That's all I saw was your bald head.
Hey, look. Like I said,
Head.
He's so
it
bald.
comes in handy when I ain't got to pay no more for get my hair cut, so I don't care.
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah.
You win.
Yeah.
All I got to just go get a razor blade and zoom, I'm good.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all I do. I mean, it's it pays dividends. So it looks like there's 4 matches on this card, guys. So it looks like Mustafa Ali is back in the WWE family to challenge for the North American Championship against Ethan Page.
He might have to cheat.
Yeah, dude, I've never. Yeah,
I'm sitting on my hands on that one.
yeah. I'm over here like, two dudes that deserve everything in the world when it comes to professional wrestling, in my opinion, because Ethan is stars above what people give him credit for.
Ego section.
Yeah, and Mustafa, that dude has proved himself over and over again, dude, in my opinion. So I absolutely love how he's doing like the whole government thing, and he's like, I'm going to politic my way to the top. Like, bro, keep it up. Put him with Chelsea Green.
I love the entrance of getting out of the car. That was good,
dude. If they played it smart, I would love to see JBL come back as a manager, because that man has so much more to give the industry than just being a professional wrestler, in my opinion. If he'd be up for it, you put JBL, Chelsea Green, Mustafa Ali in a new cabinet, my dude. That is money, 100%.
JBL was great with this cabinet.
Oh my, 100%. Orlando Jordan, bro, the Doug and Danny Basham. Yes,
I just love the limo coming up with the big old freaking longhorns up front. Dude,
yeah, so,
that was
once again, JBL is one of my favorites. So, like, if I could see JBL on TV again, I would pay for that.
His podcast with Gerald Briscoe is money.
Oh, 100%.
I listen to it every week at work.
Yeah.
Was it is it Briscoe and Friends, or no? It's
Stories with Briscoe and JBL or Bradshaw.
Stories with Briscoe and Bradshaw. Thank you. Yes. No, that's anytime you get to hear a good old school story, that's funny. To me, it's
well, hell, JBL took over something to wrestle with since Bruce Pritchard ain't been there in damn near a year.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been doing really good there too.
Yeah, he has. So you guys are we? Do you think Ethan Page is going to pull out the victory? Or is Mustafa Ali? Because I mean, these guys are seasoned veterans. They've probably been in the business about the same time, right? Each of them about 20 years.
Close to it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Mustafa was hanging out like up in the Chicago area doing them loops up there for the longest time through like Ohio and Michigan and Minnesota and stuff. Like,
he got his own training school too.
Yeah,
I mean, he still has this. I know.
And then up into the Iowa region of Des Moines and stuff doing the wrestling. But Ethan was down in Chicago. And Ethan was in St. Louis a lot. Yeah.
But you know could be a determining factor in that match.
Dude, I'm really hoping Order 4 help Mustafa win.
If they come down, then who's going to help Ethan, bro? I mean, really, think about it.
Well, my answer to every question like right now is put him with Chelsea Green.
Dude, when the Ego and Chelsea Green tag team, I was like, that is the greatest tag team of all time.
I'm not lying. If you really want to make it seriously, like, I think you put Miz with Ethan as a unit, and those two could be wonderful together.
Yeah, considering that Mello Don't Miz is apparently done. You saw that coming anyway, though.
Yes, we saw it. We saw the writing on the wall, which kind of sucked because I really liked those two together. But at the same time, they weren't using either one of them, and Mello deserves. Not that Miz doesn't deserve more, but Miz can take his backseat for a little bit and be fine. But Mello was really losing what made him him. So, and that kind of sucked because Mello's the shit.
Yeah, so it's kind of good that they kind of broke away from him then.
Yeah. So
from that. Are you
A good
guys?
match came out of that though. Black versus Sammy. That was a good match.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no, yeah. That was a fantastic U.S. title match.
Yeah, that was a good match.
With Sammy and Alistair. Yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a solid match for sure. Are we excited at all about the winner take all for the tag titles? Dark State versus the Hardys.
I'm going Hardys. I want the Hardys to actually take the belts. Because it'd be cool to see Devon Dudley and Bubba Ray take them Bound for Glory, and then Bubba and them have to come back to WWE for a little bit. Because Bubba and Devon did say they wanted another run to close out their career too with the younger kids. So this is a perfect time if we're going to do something like that. We do it because then it allows Bubba and them to do a final run with TNA with the belt, paying homage to those guys, and that both of them had a great career down there in TNA, because the TNA coming into the WWE family now, it's really kind of bittersweet in some degree, especially for the premise of it. You know, AJ Styles finally got recognized as one of the greatest professional wrestlers in the WWE side of it. And that's a high regard because WWE is the Super Bowl. It's the final mecca of professional wrestling, sports entertainment. You might have your other ways about it. New Japan could be your mecca, but there's nothing wrong with that. So to see this relationship come about, I think it would be play a good story right now for Bubba and Devon to kind of win the belts at Bound for Glory and have both belts.
Oh man. Well, I just kind of say that because I know that Austin's not a big big on the Hardys.
I mean, it's going to be typical old man Hardy match. You're going to see a crouton and and you're going to see an A-frame get up really slow.
The crouton.
Yeah, dude.
I like that. The crouton.
I can't get Matt Hardy saying that. I think it was in CVV, a podcast with him. He said it. He said that it's no longer a swanton, it's a crouton, and I can't unhear it, see it now. Like anytime he throws it, I'm like, it's crouton, because he'd be landing, used to land shoulder, shoulder on the back, and now he's landing like the person on the back. Yeah, the you're taking it.
Yeah, I was like, what an ass.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah, because like the Swanton, like I worked a guy, Smokey C or something, I think is what his name was. He used to do it, and like one time, like we did a series, he landed all shoulders the first time. I was like, oh, that was nothing. Then he hits the crouton. I was like, that's what
it is, dude. It's the crouton. Oh. Matt ruined the Swanton for me.
Yeah. Matt ruined a lot of things.
No, he didn't. Him falling on the ring is still hilarious. Like, I don't care. I'm a Matt Hardy guy, so I like Matt Hardy.
I'm all for this too, and I think if Ethan Page retains and Mustafa doesn't get the titles, Hardys should be at least the first ones to get NXT Gold back to TNA, because we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, 100%.
We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Let's have a winner for that. Let's not throw the match out like we did between like Moose and it wasn't Moose. It was Oba and
Trick.
Yeah, Oba and Trick. Thank you. Because that was like, okay, well, it's Trick from NXT holding on to the TNA gold, and now they got it. So it's like,
oh, now I really wish Trick would have won.
Yeah.
No offense, Ricky.
So let's talk about the Survivor Series style elimination matches here. First for the women. For Team TNA, you got Kalani Jordan, who just won the TNA championship. So one match for TNA, and she's the captain apparently. You got the Inspiration, who just won the tag titles, and you got Mara Sade, or formerly Jakara Jackson of NXT, that's now on this, which is funny.
Claudia was called.
Should have said "Miss Me," and I was like, "No."
I did. Whoa. She's a baller in the ring, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I was like, "Miss Me." I'm like, "No." I was like, "You're kind of an afterthought when you left."
That's fair. That's fair.
When Metaphor broke up, you were like, "No more, bro." But the Team NXT with JC Jane, Jada Parker, Sol Ruka, and Lola Vice. Now that's a mix. Should we talk about the viral video put out this week? Who's not happy about any of this?
Oh, JC Jordan Grace.
AG herself, Jordan Grace, was not happy. And
so they said something about that. Her and Joe Hendry said something about that this week on NXT. How they had to figure out how to get on the show.
Yeah, but Joe Hendry, though, he's been playing both back and forth in NXT.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
It's like, where do you establish yourself, Joe? I mean, it almost seems like he gave his send-off at Victory Road. That's what it seemed like.
Well,
I think coming out of the refrigerator didn't help him.
Him in the glass today was not NXT this week, where he's behind the office door and he comes up. I was like, God dang it. What the hell? But they're going to play a key role in the winners of both the matches, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was funny what Santino was saying, when they first came out, saying he didn't want the champion for TNA, even he's an NXT guy. He don't want him being the team captain for the men. So I think that was a good part of it.
Well, they played off really well with Kalani too, with how Kalani stated that she's like, no, see, you're understanding. I have a love for NXT, but I understand what it means to be the TNA Knockouts champion. The response. So she gave credit to the fact that she's being TNA because she's just their champion. It doesn't say we don't know. Maybe she'll be the turncoat, because we're gonna see turncoats or something. Something fishy's gonna happen. I don't see either one of these coming out clean victor. You know what I'm saying? We gotta progress the storyline somehow. So this is first thing. So who's turncoating? That's my question. That's the key in the whole situation, is who's turncoating.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I would have liked to see Jordan, but the thing is, Jordan would have been on what? She would have been on NXT side.
Mm-hmm. It's a question for another day. We'll have to find out where she lies at the show, because I'm telling you, her and Joe they're putting their nose in those matches in one way or another.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Joe will put his nose somewhere, won't he? Oh.
Yeah, right over Cage's head.
Yeah. Get out of here, Joe. All right. So then we break down to the men's with Team TNA, Mike Santana, Frankie Kazarian, the new international champion, Moose, and X Division champion Leon Slater. What? Now that's a combination.
I love that team.
Wow.
Absolutely love that team.
And an interesting team here for NXT, the new NXT champ, Ricky Saints, Trick Williams, which is the TNA champ on that Team NXT. Then you got Javon Evans and Miles Bourne to finish out NXT.
It's a good team too. It really is.
Like I said, Joe Hendry not involved in any of that.
So this one, I'm really hoping Trick turns on TNA, or not TNA, NXT, and goes full TNA. Yeah. I really want Trick to be the turncoat, dude, of the men. Because think about it right now. Nobody's giving him the respect of being a champion in NXT. He lost the belt to Oba. The whole the fans boo him, all kinds of, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole atmosphere of NXT hates him. So he's TNA champion. Like he's going to go to people that appreciate him, blah, blah, the family, the love, all that kind of stuff. And it plays really well. And I think it'd be a great, idea. So that's where I'm going, because that's my hope. If it changes, I don't care, because I actually love what's going on in NXT and TNA, and both shows are pretty enjoyable to watch. So whatever it will be awesome. But I'm hoping Trick's the turncoat for the men's.
I think I'm seeing him do like one of those things where like he goes for somebody goes to hot tag him, he just hops down, walks to the back or something like that.
And that's when Joe Hendry tries to come in and like help the NXT group. And like that's where we get to see his true colors. So we still get Joe Hendry. We still get Joe Hendry a part of the show. And Joe goes full NXT to help Ricky.
Somebody yells out, "I need Joe Hendry!" And he pops out from one of those. That was gold. I'm sorry. I loved every single minute of that. He's not coming tonight. Boom.
Oh, I would love it.
Dude, when he popped out of that big wall where all the fans sit, that was great.
I still like when he popped out of the fridge.
Yeah, that was
in the backstage promo.
Yeah, so and the NXT ones are just as bad. If you go, not NXT, but the TNA ones when he was in TNA, like doing it. So I see him going full NXT potentially, and Trick would be an awesome turncoat to really progress the storyline, make it feel something, feel a certain way. I'm just curious to see how it plays out.
Yeah. So, do we really? So,
I want TNA to win.
Do you think you want TNA to win both sides?
I would be okay with the women kind of winning on NXT side, but men's side for sure. I want the men NXT to win. TNA, sorry.
I think I'm with you there.
Yeah, like I would be cool with the women on NXT winning, but TNA men have to win this thing to really, because in some sense, and not that they're really doing bad, because like Slater's gotten some cool wins on TNA now and on NXT, and getting actually the pinfalls and stuff, and why there's NXT guys there too. So you can see him really starting to nick his spot in the companies. I think it's time that we give love to Moose and Santana, and god dang it, I forgot the other person, Kazarian. So it's time that they get a little love over the NXT boys, because the NXT boys have been getting kind of the better of the scrape as of right now, in my opinion. But either way, I think it's going to be good. But TNA, I think, needs the win for the men. And the women, I'm cool with NXT taking it.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah.
I think it'll definitely be the show of the week.
Oh, heck yeah. I think it's going to be show of the week myself. It's going to be history. And going back to the tag situation, I like Zach's predictions there too. If Hardy's taken and then taken into Bound for Glory against the Team 3D. Are we calling them T3D?
I don't know what they're calling them. See, that will they be the Dudley Boys? Because at one time they couldn't be the Dudley Boys in TNA, and they were Team 3D.
But now they're associated with WWE.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, either way, I don't care. It's to me, it's the Dudley Boys. Will always be the Dudley Boys. It was Dudley Boys Team 3D. Like this, to me, they are the. I mean, there's other guys in ECW that are Sabu, RVD, like Mick Foley. You can name a plethora of guys from ECW, but like in a lot of way, for me, the Dudley Boys are the heart and soul of what ECW was. Like the dudes that weren't supposed to make it still made great characters, made great matches, and made stars of themselves and everybody they came into the ring with. So for me, the Dudley Boys are pinnacle, one of the greatest tag teams of all time because of that reason.
I call them GOAT.
Oh, for sure. I'm half tempted to say they're better than Legion of Doom. And Legion of Doom, to me, should not be touched as being like they were the tag team that set the bar in a lot of ways in some form or fashion. I mean, there's other tag teams in their area that was amazing. Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson is my favorite tag team of all time.
Yeah. Like I said, Tully and Arn, though, I mean, if we're going to we're gonna go off the rails.
My bad.
Because there are different classified tag teams on how these teams have fought. Like Tully and Arn, they were grit and technical.
Mm-hmm.
Road Warriors were nothing but powerhouse, and they just hammered down on you, bro. And they had like
Just say it. They just say it, Ruby. They're dicks.
Because they're strong.
Because Hawk and Animal didn't care. They're just like, dude, yeah, they were the bomb, bro. You can't, unmatch them. The Rockers, even at that time, for their aspect of what they brought to the industry of tag team, but like the Dudley
Rockers
Boys
were high spotters.
Yeah, but the Dudley Boys just like they encompassed everything in some form or fashion. Like you had the heavy hitting, you had Bubba going off the top rope, Devon going up the top rope, doing the crazy stuff, hardcore. Like I would almost we'd have to have a really good argument. They are close to taking number one for me, dude. As the greatest tag.
I think another team gets overlooked is the Steiners.
Oh, 100%. 100. You don't even try to play it. Yeah.
We got some breaking news.
What?
I caught a little bit of the super. Apparently, Texans caught a little bit of the super assassin putting on the mask today and seen some red hair.
No. The super assassin shouldn't have been there because he was sick. I still feel like crap, bro.
Whoa, wait a minute. So it was you?
No, it wasn't. It's not what I'm saying. I should not have said it like that. That is not. No, I am not the super assassin.
You say.
I love you, Tex.
And also, congratulations to Austin Cage getting the ball and chain cuff through his leg. Okay, awesome.
Hey, I outlasted everybody else. Leave me alone.
Hey, dude, I've been happily married. I'm not mad. I didn't make the wrong move.
Oh yeah, I'm happily married myself. So,
well, look, I got everything out of the way, partying, drinking like hell. Now I'm on to the next stage.
Yeah, like when you want to go out, she says no. So,
fuck, I didn't even like going out before we were together.
Like, do I gotta hang out with you people?
like me and my friend Josh or Adam, we'll go to like a small bar, have a couple drinks, and we're back home by 10. That's me going out. Before all the idiots get out.
Because when you guys go out and just have a talk, it's not like you're looking to meet anybody anyway. It's like
there you go.
And then
no
people that you do see, you're kind of like, I don't want to be around this crowd, so let's just get out of here.
So that bar I was working at last night, they set up this like it's a country bar or whatever, right? So they set up this mechanical bull. You know how it's supposed to have like the little blow up things. You know, if you fall off, you're not going to hurt yourself. So this guy tries jumping over the wall after he gets out, misses completely, and there's this table set up behind him. He smokes the back of his table. He knocks himself out. And I'm like, one girl's like, you going to help him? I was like, I'll drag his ass out and just set him on the ground. That's about it. I was like, don't say I got to give a mouth to mouth to some bitch.
Oh. Whoa, bro. Like, save the dude.
Damn.
You're harsh.
You passionate Cage.
You need a kinder heart.
Well, when you do dumb shit, you're going to get over dumb response.
You needed more hugs as a kid.
Do stupid things, win stupid prizes.
I mean, I feel that same way, I guess. I'm just busting cages.
He was just busting your shop.
Yeah.
All right, so here's one event we're going to know that the name didn't change here, and that's Crown Jewel. So, oh my. So, yeah. So far, there's only been 4 matches announced for this PLE. 4. So, definitely worth it to just watch the rerun. You don't want to get up at 8 a.m., 7 Central.
Weren't you the one just bitching about Raw being early, and you're like, just watch the rerun? That's all you got to do. Period.
But they're praying. They push SmackDown like, the kickoff show is going to start at 2 a.m. Pacific time, and I'm like,
nah, dude, I'll wake up and watch it.
Like, why are you saying?
Actually, I'll be going to bed, so I might watch a little bit before I go to bed.
Like, I was like, the only people that's going to watch in the U.S. is that have no responsibility and they need something to watch to help them put them to sleep, and they're still not going to put them to sleep, and then they're going to drag into the morning where they're watching the card, and then they're going to watch during the day.
Well, that's technically a lie. I mean, because I got to go in at 4
This
o'clock in
won't
the
blow
morning.
up. My balloon art is broken. There must be a hole, but you know what's going on. It's the luxury of being a stay-at-home dad. I got an amazing.
I mean,
one.
AZ, wrong
I mean,
hole. I had to say it. Sorry. But no, but
Terrible.
are we gonna get another match built up? I mean, or is this it? Because right now,
Four matches.
4 matches.
Yeah, that's all they deserve. They spent the big bucks. Let them only have 4 matches. F those guys.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
let me give you $4,000 front row tickets for 4 matches. Yeah.
$1,000. Oh my god, I'd be so pissed.
Suck it. Side Triple H.
I mean, I want to see the matches, but yeah, I'm gonna watch rerun. I don't care. Like,
I mean,
I'll
I may be getting
already
up
be
at
up.
7 a.m. To feed my dogs. Like, oh yeah, I guess I'll watch this while I have my morning drink and
oh
get
yeah,
my
that's
day
a
going.
great way to wake up, dude. Like, wrestling's on in the morning. That, dude, it's like
And
childhood.
it's like night in Australia.
Yeah,
So
it's like
of course they got,
Uh,
dude. I don't know. Is there too much drama that's involved right now on the women's side for Raw? Because now we got this whole family affairs sort of thing with Rhea. now
Don't
teaming with
disrespect that.
Io.
I'm absolutely loving it. And if Io does not turn and destroy Rhea, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh my gosh. I'm just saying, can we
dude,
just
I'll tell
get
you
over
what,
with?
that damn mist is some shit. That thing, like Rhea had, like when she did it to Rhea when they were here, Rhea was.
You know what, too, about that? And I don't know if you guys saw it. I did. Mr. What's that dork?
I'll say you gotta be more specific.
Used to write for
Yeah,
wrestling.
what's that for? You know.
I guess he's not a dork. He's really knowledgeable, actually, but I just don't like his opinions. He wrestled in the. He didn't wrestle. Well, he did wrestle. He won the damn WCW title. Shouldn't have. Vince Russo. Okay, he said something about the Rhea Ripley thing about the mist. Like, why is she taking goofy photos in the back and posting them on Instagram afterwards? And why isn't Mark Calloway pulling her side, being like, "What the hell, dude?" It's a new era, bro. Like it's a new era. It sucks. It sucks to see. Some people want that, but some people are just like, whatever. We're still gonna watch. But yeah, Rhea took a lot of flack for that one guy, and he's not wrong though. So let me say that right now. I'm not saying for once I'm going to give Vince Russo some credit because I don't think he's necessarily wrong. So, but yeah, the mist. I want Io to win. I mean, I want Io to knock her out and join Asuka because she's like concerned for Io, not Io, but Kyrie. The only thing that would make it better right now, and if she was on Raw, is if Julia was on Raw and actually joins Asuka, and then that's a new faction. That would have been cool, and then Io could have been out. But that's not how it is. I want those guys to stay together. I'm really enjoying that like Japanese anime feel that they're bringing with those women to WWE. So I'm perfectly fine with the whole storyline, the whole drama between it, everything. I thought it was a great segment, actually. I think you guys were wrong. You guys in our chat destroyed it. You're like, what? That was dope. And I'm like, I'm sitting there reading it because I didn't have a chance to watch it, and I'm like,
I didn't
man,
like it.
I respect it. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you, but I was like, dang. So then I watched it, and I had that negative, and I'm like, wait a minute, no, dude, I really like this. So I might be overhyping it because I was at your level going into it. I was like, this is me goofy, and I'm like, oh wait, this is actually kind of cool.
Well, the thing with Crown Jewel is I'll already be up at work, so I'll probably watch it live.
Yeah, well, I mean, we already got a animation
You know what, Zach?
mix with all that. So look,
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
So then I'm like, I showed Z. I'm like, oh, I meant that I was going to put this on the
That's funny.
with Io and Rhea in the background, all the blue mist taking.
I love it. I mean, I would be completely fine if the plan is to keep Io with Rhea and like Rhea and her become a tag team and stuff and go into the tag team women's division for right now to kind of like pull them away and let new faces in the women's, IC area and women in the women's the main titles, right? The two main titles, single titles. If that's the plan, I would actually be cool with Io and Rhea winning. But I love the group together of Asuka and Kyrie and Io so much that I don't want to see it necessarily end. And this dark version of the group would be cool, I think, because it reminds me a lot of Lucha Underground when they were what was that faction? They were Asuka. I don't think was in the faction because she was in, but it was Io, Kyrie, and who else? No, it wasn't.
Oh shit!
Black Lotus or something like that.
There you go.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yep. I can't remember.
Sounds right.
It sounds right, but I think that's wrong still.
Sounds right, but it could be wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. But like that was a great faction there in Lucha Underground. Those women. So to see them in WWE doing kind of the same thing ish, I'm all for it.
Yeah. So we see Asuka and Kari take. At least I see Asuka and Kari taking the tag.
I hope.
Win on that one.
Yeah, they have to. Those two women need. And I've never been so compelled to enjoy Kairi Sane, unless it's the Asuka Kairi Sane dynamics they have right now, where Asuka's like this lunatic unfringed, and then Kairi's the little, petite.
Come on,
yeah. And I'm liking the dynamics, everything. Like it reminds me of anime,
hilarious.
And I really enjoy it. So.
It was hilarious, like, because when they were here, people are booing Asuka. She's like, turns around next to the guy next to me. She's like, don't pull chair by the chair.
She's hands down one of the best females in today's wrestling world, period. Like, Asuka is goated material, if you ask me.
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
No, I really do love Asuka, though. I really do. She's fantastic.
But yeah, you know me. I couldn't help. I was like, yeah, idiots. Yeah, cheer.
Well, here's another match. Two greats, no build. Just get in there and see who wins. Who's the better man? So we got John Cena and AJ Styles one last time.
And to think it is Mr. TNA versus Mr. WWE. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
It is the pinnacle of what those two companies were built off of. The heart, there's so many more. I truly think Kazarian might be the heart and soul of TNA. Like, he's the Tommy Dreamer.
He's Tommy. Yeah, there you go. So Gary say
he's the Tommy. And you know what? I kind of think I like Kazarian more just because we just said that. Like, I think I can get behind him more about being like the OG TNA dude. Like the whole character that he's playing, I dig it. It reminds me a lot of like if they added more of like the fat chick Thriller, without being the fat chick Thriller, like because how he's been dressing here lately. I'd be cool with that. But
I just love how I'm busted open. Bully Ray's basically calling Tommy Dreamer a fat ass all the time without calling him fat ass.
I mean, but no, like AJ. When you think TNA, AJ is one of the first names you think of. Like it's instantly AJ Styles, like that. Like and WWE is the same way. You think of WWE, it's Vince McMahon, not Vince McMahon, John Cena.
Yeah,
I mean I do think Vince McMahon when I think WWE, obviously.
But Cena's taking that. I think John's going to take it. I mean,
nah, screw that. It's the house that AJ Styles built.
I would love to see AJ win, but let's be real here.
No, I think
Cena just get his ass kicked up.
Yeah, Cena just needs to keep eating pins at this point. Cena needs to just keep eating pins.
You know who who's going to make that difference?
Dominic.
Brock.
Oh no, I was really hoping for Dominic. I mean, I'm still pissed we're not getting Juan Cena appearance.
I'm just saying, if AJ wins, Brock's going to be the cause.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm not against that idea. I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah.
Let Brock come out and just destroy Cena again.
I think he just wants to ruin the rest of his tour.
Because then that plays into the little idea that Mr. Cage posted in the group of the Survivor Series.
Yeah, because we know that he is going to be showing up. He is going to be part of it. So, that's
definitely going to be an Al match.
Yeah, definitely. But worth watching too, and that'd be worth attending. So Crown Jewel Championships, women. Aussie Cage. Who do you got?
Oh man, they haven't been.
Stephanie Stratton, Stephanie McClure. To me, it's a no-brainer.
I think Stratton's going to lose.
I was going to say, no offense, the real Latino heat's here.
Yeah, I think Tiffany Stratton's going to lose finally.
You think?
I think it's time for her to lose. I know you love Stiffy time, but
I love me
girl
some
to take
Stiffy
her.
time.
But it's time for the Viagra not to work.
I'm a Blue Chew guy now.
No.
I buy mine from Teddy Long. Sorry, Teddy. Don't beat me up in the next fan fest. I feel the other way. I think I love Stephanie. Don't get me wrong. Okay, the woman can wrestle her heart out, and she's, like I said, she's the real Latino heat. But her rise has been too fast for me. So, like, her winning this now, it doesn't make sense for me. I think Tiffany getting it would be more for the bill. But then again, Liv Morgan was the first, so I didn't see that happen.
Right.
So either way, but I'm going to go 100% Tiff wins.
So it means I break the tie. So, like I said, Tiffany has gotten better throughout the course of time. I mean, obviously she's NXT champion. Had her build against Nia. She's built all the way up. She's had a great run. She has apparently not suffered a defeat in 2025. But got some news for you, Tiffy. Saturday is going to be your day. So your day to lose. And because Stephanie McClure is going to become the next Crown Jewel Women's Champion. People may think Stephanie's rise to the top is very fast, but she's good. She's solid. Her work is solid. Not to say that Tiffany's work is solid either, but I think
Steph's clean. Don't get me wrong. Like she is consistent. So I agree.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
I mean, trust me, it's not going to be a walk in the park for either one of them. But when it comes to the end of the day, that SVB is gonna land its mark, and Tiffany's going to be down for the 3.
I will say this. I do think Tiffany needs to lose the belt here soon. So I will agree to that statement. But to me, I think it goes on Tiffany first. She's done the work to deserve it. Not that Stephanie hasn't. Not that she doesn't deserve it. She's not one of the skilled, but like her she doesn't need it right now. It doesn't. Let her just keep building her accolades in WWE. Why? If this is supposed to be the new pinnacle thing for them, is the Crown Jewel title for Crown Jewel, right? Like let's wait a little bit longer for her. Maybe there's a better matchup for her to get the dub on. Does it elevate her more beating Tiffany? Does it really?
Yeah. Well, remember, this is just, this is not a defensive championship, right?
I understand that. I understand that. But it's still a cap in your hat.
Right.
Or, so it's still a notch there in the belt buckle. Like, it's still an achievement. Braun Strowman is such a good greatest battle royale winner that they never had another one. So,
Well,
that was a joke. I'm sorry. That was a terrible joke.
sorry, 50 guys in a Royal Rumble. No.
Hey, dude, I loved fake Yokozuna.
God.
The only thing memorable about that freaking match is
don't disrespect Titus O'Neil. Don't disrespect
and going
it.
underneath the ring.
Stop.
That's the only thing. Because he couldn't lift up his size 16 to go down the ramp, and he freaking tripped, and he just
slid right under.
No, it all went to hell when they let Mojo Riley win.
That wasn't that one, dude.
That was the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
That was the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Oh, the battle. I'm sorry.
Not,
but yeah,
not the greatest Royal Rumble ever.
Yeah,
I still think it was funny when they had they made those memes of, like, all the people that's already under the ring, like joining Titus under the ring.
This Hornswoggle.
Or it was the Bullet Club. Who was it? They were under there too.
Yeah, I can't remember either. There's so many.
AJ Styles boys. Luke and
oh, yeah, Carl.
Those two. Yeah, those two were under there.
Wow. All right. Well, let's see. So that gives us our men's Crown Jewel championship here. So, Austin, Cody, or Seth. Obviously, this is going to be another chapter in this book, but who do you see taking the men's Crown Jewel championship here?
Seth. I'm going Seth.
Calling Seth?
Yep, I think that because I think we're going to get the next. It's this coming weekend, right?
Yeah,
or
this coming Saturday. Yeah.
I think Cody, because you see how Cody got the upper hand, basically like the last call, hitting his finish on Seth when Seth rolled into the ring on, was it SmackDown, I think, when they had after that tag match. No. And I think Cody will have his own little moment again, and Seth wins at the pay-per-view.
Z, how do you see this outlining?
So I'm going to go back to that Survivor Series poster that was posted in our chat. Okay. Yeah. That is what I've been talking about for a while now. Like I mean, even the Kabuki Warriors female side, I was kind of putting it together there because I think they're going to have something to do with the EO. All those guys are going to be in it. So I think I think Brock Lesnar helped Seth because of Paul Heyman. Because Brock wanted Heyman to introduce him at him and Cena, right? And Paul's all about favors. Yeah. And Paul doesn't think after this SmackDown, this is how I feel. Paul tried to tell Seth not do it. He's in your head. He went in there, got hit at the crossroads. So Paul's not going to have faith in Seth getting the job done. He pulls the trigger and asks Brock for a favor. Brock comes in, destroys Cody. Even though Brock and Cody shook hands, all that kind of stuff, that the respect thing that Brock and Cody did, I think that's going to be pulled away because Paul goes, I need you to destroy him. So that's my prediction. Seth wins because of Brock, leading into Survivor Series.
I definitely see a double down moment where refs knocked out, those two are knocked out, then Brock's music hits and he comes out and beats the hell out of them, rolls out.
I think Cena AJ Styles doesn't need Brock. I think them two, and either way they go. If Cena wins, cool. If AJ wins, better.
No, I mean
no, hold on. Earlier we talked about Brock interfering in that match. That's why I'm bringing it up, okay? That's why I'm bringing it up. But at the same time, if they go the route and fan predictions, as we like to do here, and we're not trying to spoil anything. This ain't no dirt sheet. We're just doing our thoughts, our theories, all that kind of stuff about it. If they go that route, it makes sense for him to interfere in both matches and set a Survivor Series potentially with John going out like that, because that's a great way to have John in a match. It's a match he's never done. I said that last week, right? So why not have him put off a send-off like that? Because I'm not want to say easy work, but like it's a memorable match for John, and John's not been in it. So, and it would be cool to see him and Punk on the same sign with Roman Reigns. Come on, dude! Like it writes itself. Like Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, The Vision, and Drew McIntyre. My guys, like it. I mean, actually, I think they said Jay and Cody, right? Was what it was.
Jay and Cody? Are you talking about that poster?
Yes, sir.
I thought it was hold on.
No.
It was Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, who else was it? Braun Breaker, and then
Bronson Reed,
Cena, Roman, Punk, Cody, and Randy Orton.
Oh yeah, Randy. Okay, so no Jay, no. I mean, actually, dude, that's such a beautiful poster. Like that's the past, the present, the future, like all in one thing. So like, why would you not do it? That's the Rock the Rock Hulk Hogan meeting at WrestleMania in some sense. Like this is era defining with multiple eras of professional wrestling. I mean, it would be cool if there was like an action. Well, no, there's Attitude Era guys in there. But I'm talking like, damn, I'm all for it, dude. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hell. Like now, I mean, we kept on talking about the traditional 5-on-5, going back to that, but that Hell in the Cell match or that match, I mean, that would make up for it. That War Game, that would make up for it.
Oh yeah, this would be crazy cool.
Yeah. Obviously, my pick here is going to be, I think Seth needs. This is a big feather he needs in his cap. Cody's had so many feathers, so many accolades. He's the first winner of the Crown Jewel, and I think Seth. I think we're all unanimous that Seth Rollins takes
100%
this Crown Jewel championship. So, definitely needs that feather in his cap.
Sorry, Cody. There's a new legacy being built.
If you can't see it, it's called the Vision. So.
There's there's more than one royal family, and Seth Rollins about to take his crown.
Yeah.
See what? Hey, dude, you can't say I'm wrong right now. They have a family, and him and his wife are pretty good. Unfortunately, together. No.
Yeah. But so I mean, we're. I guess we got everything nailed down as far as what we picked. At least we all agree on the men's. So now we just got to see how things lead up, because we know we're going to see Seth and Cody on both Raw and SmackDown, and see what kind of promos, whatever they got written up, and just kind of raw dogging it to try to make a show out of it until Crown Jewel. So
raw dog.
That's what it feels like. It's raw dogging it.
Has WWE been the best right now? No, but it's not bad. Like it's not terrible.
Not good enough to spend thousands on the ticket. That's for damn.
I mean, I'm not the one buying them, so I'm just watching them on TV.
Yeah.
NXT's been better. I mean, I know it's still WWE, but NXT's been better than Raw, SmackDown, AEW.
And dude, I've been seeing a lot of hype out of Evolve, and I haven't even been able to catch Evolve. So like, there's stuff going down there.
You think that's not going to be the best as being the best.
Yes,
basically.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's seeing that dollar sign and getting pissed at the WWE, but there's so much more going on within the industry from top to bottom. I mean, we just said it tonight. Brandon Beretta taking the Classic State Championship away from Bobby D at SICW last night. That's crazy. That's in itself a spectacular moment. That man's running around, going to OVW, going to NWA. Over at PWA, he's their champion. Like, the guy's running great, doing great stuff, bringing people that didn't, hats off. So it's leaving room and bones for everybody else, and meat on the bones for everybody else. Dysfunction and Chris Exodus and them and Brandon Espinosa, they're all still killing it. Like, there's a bunch of people out there just doing their work, and it's really awesome to see.
That it is. That it is. So, all right, man. Well, shoot. We were hoping to fill it, and Lord knows we've got our off the rails thoughts, and this is what makes great conversation and makes this show the way it is. Just one of the best wrestling conversations around that you can find right here on the Falls Count Everywhere podcast, and that's every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central Time. And we'll never change it and if we do, we'll let you know about it in advance.
No, screw that. We're just gonna pull WWE and just
Shoot them up, cowboy. Let's go. I'm ready. So,
be ready. No,
yeah, be
that's
ready.
the fun thing. Like, yeah, we're off the rails. We tell it how it is. We're shooting off our hip. We're playing from fandom. You're 25 plus years. How many years did you actually do, Austin?
8.
So I've been
Yeah,
in
I'm
since
in the-
2018 learning, and I'm that wild, excited rookie that wants to learn more and is willing to just, I don't care where it's coming from. I'm going to eat it up. I love wrestling. So
I will have completed 30 years toward the end of April next year.
I couldn't
So-
remember. I apologize.
That's all right, but trust me, when the years build on, I'm going to get credit for those years. You know, it's like,
Hey, no, dude.
like, give me my change, damn it! No,
30 plus is 30 plus. I respect it. Do you?
Yeah. I think you're about a year away from getting that discount coffee at McDonald's.
I thought I had it now.
No, they don't sell
DQ's
dirt.
got it now. Give him that freaking. You probably give him that free glass of milk.
Hey, look, them old people are sensitive about that shit.
Oh yeah, man, pitching pennies, man. That's what I gotta learn the art of pitching pennies, man. You know, I'm putting all the production value in this show, man. You gotta squeeze something out of it. So, but next week we should be able to squeeze out a guest. I'm hoping. Going to be in the talks. Going to be talking a lot about the ACW Super Show that's coming up in less than 2 weeks, and we're going to be promoting that big time here. And I'm looking forward to it because, man, it's going to be a long day for me on the 18th. I'll tell you that. That's also where Wrestle Dream's going to be for AEW, but sorry, you guys should have chose a better day to be. And no, I don't even know if it's on the card for Wrestle Dream, but you know, who knows? I'm sure they're going to have a nice, great, spectacular 5 hours of wrestling for you that will bore you to tears half the time. Well, we'll see how that is. So, anything big coming up for you guys this week? I know
Another week.
Z, I'm looking right at you. I know this week.
I have another rotation around the sun. That's all.
Why you look depressed when he said that?
I'm not depressed. I'm just saying it how it is. I don't know.
Hey, yeah, be grateful for the time that you have, man.
Yeah.
Just being in a living spirit. But aren't you, Austin? You're kind of aren't you like in 7 days?
His is the 24th.
Oh crap!
You know who else has a rotation around the sun? My dude Jody Ultra over at IEW. So, high five, buddy.
Nice, man. Nice. So,
Scorpio season.
I'm not a Scorpion. I'm a Libra.
I'm talking about me, asshole.
Yeah. No wonder you're so mouthy.
As the 20, so the 24th.
I seek balance.
Right. A lot of October birthdays.
Because October's the best month, dude. Plain and simple. I mean, I'm not even saying that because it's my rotation around the sun. Like, I'm just saying that. Like, it is. Fall's the best time of the year. Don't even try to play. Like,
it'd be nice if we start getting temperatures like it. That's you know,
facts. Like, I would like to be able to. I mean, in the, it's nice. I've been able to go out and light my fire occasionally.
Back when I can roll down the window and it actually feels good outside, not sweating my ass off and all that stuff.
I love fall, like actual fall. This isn't fall, but I like actual.
And all these people can stop smelling like bacon.
Damn. I mean, I wasn't smelling bacon at the car show today.
Well, just as always, guys, let's just kind of want to give you a reminder. Just look on our Facebook page for any type of upcoming announcements, anything that's happening for upcoming episode 209, and anything else we've got going on. Like I said, we're going to try to plan out something fun throughout each week. We'll just make the attempt. Yes, I still got some organizational things to do here in the studio / my office, just to kind of keep things afloat because I'm still using the old computer most of the time, and I got this powerhouse of a new computer I just haven't gotten used to yet. So I got to put the time in for that. But life happens. Too much life has happened for me, but that will be turning around. So, but I want to thank everybody who's tuned in here tonight. Kind of give us a listen. We do appreciate all of you. All of you. With your questions, your comments, and of course, once again, the super assassins lurking around, apparently, according to the Big Texan, and pointing at our old Jump City about Zmiz. He's got the kaleidoscope on Zmiz there.
You never know, I guess. Weirder things have happened in wrestling.
Hey, that's the truth. I mean, hence McMahon's toy collection. But on that note,
save the canceled cup for Friday night, my dude. Like, god dang.
Yeah, don't forget the canceled cup on Good Brother Gaming now.
Yes, we changed the channel from Zmiz's Cancel Gaming to Good Brother Gaming because we're a bunch of loudmouth, foul-mouth fools that get together, have fun, enjoy each other's company most of the time, and you can see people heal in real time. People get in fights, people argue, and then we race again. So it is what it is.
We say things that people don't like. So
you guys get so wild.
Who's you guys? I never saw no you guys.
Yeah. Trust me. That is Mally.
Well, until then, I mean, we will be, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Austin Cage is going to be throwing more drunks out of a bar because this is going to be racing on Friday. And then we're all going to watch Crown Jewel on Saturday at some point. NXT Showdown now on Tuesday.
Yep. NXT.
You remember, third time's the charm.
Why did you say that with so much aggression? God dang.
Because you knew you were gonna say something.
I'm just trying to keep it real, dude. I don't want people to be like, oh, he's capping.
God, I'm just tired of butt hurts that are on the web.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's a sensitive topic due to the things that are happening in the war. War is happening. That's why. That's why it's a very
sensitive on it and call your doctor in the morning. That's what it's called. Jeez. Me, my little, put some cream on those nips.
Sensitive ass people.
Sensitive.
Sorry. See what I got to deal with, guys? The aggression.
Yeah. I'm just saying, there's no reason to be that sensitive over a war called Invasion.
Be a good brother. We'll see you on the other side. Hit that like and subscribe button for more wrestling talk here at Falls Count Everywhere.
That's right. Prevent that invasion and clench that butthole. Here we go. We are out of here. What a just. What a jump center about Zmiz.
Oh my god.
I'm Rough Cut Rick Ruby. Dirty Hill Austin Cage. We're all being idiots. Hey, we're going to get out of here.
Oh.
We'll see you next Sunday night, 9 p.m. Central. See you then. People. The party will continue on next Sunday night. Have a good night.
I love that. That was great.
Squeeze that butthole tight.
Oh, too tight.
Oh.
You guys are fired.
I'm not saying anything more. That's horrible.
You guys are fired.
Oh my god.